Hey guys, Chris Cove 115 here, and I was thinking recently about how amazing music is. I absolutely adore music. Music is pretty much my life. I, I'm I'm pretty much like Anthony Fantano. I live, breathe, eat, and crap music, okay? Inhale music, exhale ecstasy. But yeah. So I was thinking about how amazing music is. And then I started thinking about members of bands and fans of bands who are like, "Oh, you don't like this album? Oh, you're not a real fan." Fucking hate that. How brainless do you have to be? Like, I example Green Day. I was like, I'm pretty sure I said this in a video. Whatever. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but I was talking and I go on about how I'm not exactly a fan about how the song "We Live in Troubled Times" was pretty much slandering Donald J. Trump, because I hate slander. Lying about people for monetary gain is fucking disgusting. But I still love Green Day, and of course, they probably didn't choose that. That's just a music video. They may have made some ideas, but they didn't choose that, I assume. Anyway, I digress. So there's these kinds of fans who would take that comment that I made and were like, "Oh, you're not a real fan. You criticized Green Day, not a real fan." And I was just like, yeah, they pretty much missed an 8-year gap between the album before Revolution Radio and Revolution Radio, because I was making a bit of a meme, and I was planning on people to catch on that in that time Uno Dos Tre was released, but I didn't acknowledge Uno Dos Tre because it was garbage. So yeah, not to be shitting on people who like Uno Dos Tre. You do you. You enjoy your favorite albums and such, but I wasn't a fan how they crammed 3 albums down our throat. And they weren't even really good. They didn't have any iconic tracks, I found. Like there was a few here and there that were really good, but not very, like, they weren't up to the same level of When I Come Around or Jesus of Suburbia. Not the best songs, like not the most popular, but still good songs that I listen to on a regular. They didn't hit that level for the most part. And there's people who would basically be like, "Oh, you don't like XYZ? You're not a real fan." Like, the fuck is a real fan? A real fan? Yeah, you're right. I'm not a fucking propeller that pushes cool wind towards people. You're right. I'm not a real fan. I There's no such thing as a real fan. A fan is a fan. A real fan isn't a thing. You could like a majority of a band's music and hate some of it and be like, yeah, that's shit, and still be a fan. Like, you fucking retarded? Enjoying something a band makes regularly is a fan. Enjoying a band is a fan. Saying, yeah, I didn't like this album that much because it was a bit iffy, you're still a fan. You're not. There's no such thing as a real fan. Oh, you sack of shit. You're just posing. You're a poser. You're not a real fan. You don't really like this band. You only say you like it so you can get popular. What? Backtrack for a second and try to reason with yourself how that would even make sense or benefit anyone. You godforsaken mongoloid. You, you, you actual ass blasting dildo muncher. Calm your tits, unwad your panties, and you know what? Fucking think. And I know it's hard for you, but think. Because there's no such thing as a real fan. Let's say you like Kanye, but you don't like some of his newer stuff because you think he's getting a bit douchey on his tracks or something. you're still a fan of Kanye West. Unless you detest the fact that you yourself are a fan, then you're still a fan. If you enjoy a music creator, or hell, it's not even like a music thing. It can spread to a whole bunch of other stuff, but I see this mainly in music communities. Where let's say, let's give an example. Let's say I like 21 Pilots, but I don't like the song Heathens, but everyone else likes it. Oh, you're not a real fan. In fact, with fucking 21 Pilots, it's quite a reverse effect. Oh, that new 21 Pilots shit? Oh, that's garbage. That shit's cancer. If you like that, you're not a real fan. Like, what? The fuck? Like, how brain dead do these people have to be in order to believe that? Just, yeah, you don't like this one album? This one album it may or may not be influential. It may be objective that it's inferior to the rest of them, but fuck you, not a real fan. It's just like saying, yeah, I love the Beatles, but I wasn't really a fan of the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. You're not a real fan. Just like, are you mentally impaired? Oh, these people piss me off because they just go on about, oh, you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan. Yeah, okay, that's your opinion, but I have mine, and my opinion says fuck your opinion. Why are you bitching at me when you clearly have no idea the fuck you're talking about? A real fan is not a thing. Closing statement. A real fan is not a thing. A fan is a fan. A fan of a band will be a fan of a band. Just because they don't like one or two albums does not mean they aren't a real fan. If you believe this, you're fucking mentally disabled. See ya.